What is up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in the James Bond today. I cannot believe it. That is the theme we picked out. We are going to be doing James Bond. How are you guys? How's your Sunday? How is everything going? Tell me how your week's been. You can see I'm comfy cozy today. I am like, it is too cold for me right now in Vegas, so I am sweatshirt up all week long. Like, yeah, we're gonna be comfy. We are gonna be comfy. What up, Master? How are you? This is your theme, man. This was it. So I'm excited. We have an interesting menu. What's up, Victoria? How are you? How are you doing? Oh my gosh, this is probably a crazy time of year for you. So this theme for James Bond, he eats some really interesting food. I'm gonna legit tell you guys. Oh, I'm sure, Master, everyone's gonna enjoy this for sure. First, I'll say foremost, I am on Twitch. That's where I primarily stream from. You can see me on YouTube live, and then I'm also on Instagram live. So I'll be talking to a few different people depending on what platform you're on, but welcome. I am Becca with Flour. I am a family-friendly cooking streamer, and we do everything themed, because who doesn't like a good theme? I should dress for the themes, but I don't have that much time in my day. And so the theme this week is James Bond 007. If you ever think of an idea or a theme you want added, just write it in chat. I will put it in our lovely jar here. And then at the end of stream, I will go ahead and pick a new theme that we're going to do next week. And so, I mean, we've done everything from movies, TV shows, cartoons, anime, people, like not only chefs, but historical people, time frames, football teams. Like, I have seriously done it all. So it makes it really fun. And this one, Dog, he is upstairs actually. He's taking care of stuff. He'll come down. Top Dog is my husband. He is also my taste tester. So you guys will see him at the end of stream. He himself is actually an 18 and up game streamer. So you'll see him chat. He comes in as, you know, making sure everything's good to go. Look at that. See? He's here. He's always here somewhere. But 007, guys, this was a really interesting menu to try to plan. So first, obviously, everyone said it last week, we have to make scrambled eggs. It's the one thing he eats in the morning with either bacon or sausage. I have bacon, so we're gonna do bacon. But scrambled eggs. Simple, easy. The next is gonna be the side and the main dish is, they said, I believe it was in Goldfinger, he ate steak with asparagus and hollandaise. Okay, so steak with asparagus and hollandaise. Super simple. So we're gonna roast some asparagus. We're gonna make hollandaise. I found a new recipe that doesn't do double broiler, and I wanna try it out. Again, all the recipes I have them pinned to chat and Twitch. If at all you guys ever need them on Instagram, tell me and I can kind of copy and paste it over. But yeah, it's a new one. So I want to see what it's like. And then steak, we're just going to make steak on, you know, in our pan, and pepper, salt. There's nothing else. Again, very, very simple. Y'all, I was expecting a very fancy dessert, right? Because y'all know I do kind of an appetizer, a side dish, a main, and a dessert. This man eats an avocado with French dressing for dessert. That is the only dessert I could find that James Bond actually eats. There's multiple desserts in the movies. Like, there's obviously desserts other people eat. But as far as James Bond, it is an avocado with French dressing. So there's a few changes I'm going to make to that, but we'll get the essence of his dessert. And then, of course, we're family friendly, but we are going to do a mock-tini. We are going to do a themed lemon mock-tini. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, is next week really Christmas already? Is that already happening? Oh, the 22nd. It's the 22nd. Well, we'll do Christmas themed then. Because that is worth it. We'll do Christmas. I'll just do Christmas fun. Why not? So next week's Christmas. We'll do Christmas. But yeah, that's our menu today. Today, all 007, all the food he eats, everything. And I'm really not going to like say I'm going to start with this or this or this. I mean, I think we'll just go one by one by one down it. You know, it definitely, maybe we'll do the Mocktini first just to be like, we can sip it. What's funny is I don't have a martini glass, but I have a margarita glass. I'm not the biggest martini fan, but you give me a margarita and I'm a happy camper. So we'll put it in that, but we'll see what we can do. And we're going to do a lemon version as close as we could. Again, I found the recipe online, so we'll definitely see what we do. So splits. I really miss the way Bond movies were made. Bond would gamble at a room service, attend the villain parties. And, you know, it's so funny. The last Bond movie I saw, honestly, was the Pierce Brosnan ones. I haven't seen anything past that. So I don't even know how they are now. But I know back in the original ones, especially with like Sean Connery and stuff, like 100%, he was not scared to go anywhere, which was so cool. Like, so you'll definitely have to tell me how they're different now, because I don't even know how they are now. But let's see here. I guess let's start with our Mocktini, which is funny. So I don't think we're gonna need a lot of this stuff. Just because, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of this. Because the Mocktini doesn't have anything. It's just mindless shooting. Oh, so they are in that full action. Yep, all action. Okay. Let's see here. So for the Mocktini, I want to see, because I want some simple syrup, but I'm thinking, but they only want a teeny bit amount. They don't even want a full ounce of it. So I'm thinking we might just do sugar, because I can't really shake a lot in this. I'm going to shake a little bit, but the club soda would be crazy if I try. You know what? We'll go crazy. We'll go crazy. Let me get, again, I don't have a martini glass, but I got margarita glasses. So we're figuring this out as we go, guys. Let's get some ice in our shaker. I should get martini glasses. We have enough parties that I could make martinis. Okay. They want it really cold. So I got a good amount of ice in here. Casino Royale was great. I loved it. Okay. I heard that one was pretty. I haven't seen any of the ones with Daniel Craig, right? Daniel Craig. I haven't seen any with him. Okay, so it's just 2.5 ounces. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Okay. We got this. We got this. I am not the biggest lemon fan, so if this doesn't go good... By the way, this is usually about an ounce, if you're wondering how exactly am I doing this. We're not doing anything that needs anything too crazy. Let me get my lemon juice. I finally bought some. Y'all know I was out last week, so I bought some today. I know a lot of people liked, was it Spectrum? I know there were a lot of people that I had heard that liked that one as well. Okay. Then we're going to need about 1.5. Ugh, sometimes having nails kills my hands. Okay. Ooh. Just. Ooh. Okay. One and a half. Oh, we're spraying everywhere. 1.5. Let me take this thing off real quick. Fun would eat foie gras, caviar, quail eggs, and drink vodka. Hey, Jedi! Oh, Victoria, you watched Bond movies earlier when I got home. Oh, that's so funny. I haven't seen any of the new ones. And I grew up on all the old ones. Not that I wouldn't watch the new ones, but I've never seen it. Oh yeah, you've been super busy. I bet like having so much family and everything during this time of year is insane. I don't have kids and I think it's crazy. Like I can say my sister with her kids right now, it's just like it's wild. Then I'm gonna get some sugar. Just gonna set that in there. Okay. Let's see, guys. That's because of the craziness. Come on. Ooh, oh, this is lemony goodness. Oops. We're just gonna do it like this. All right. Might need more club soda, but let's see how this, again, if this was an actual martini glass, there would definitely be enough. First thing of Bond, guys, we got our Mocktini. This is lemony. Ooh. Mmm. That is pure lemon. I cannot drink this, but that would give me a good cleanse. You know how people do those lemon juice cleanses? That's a good cleanse. That's a good cleanse. Honestly, if I did the simple syrup, which if I would have done that, it would have helped it a little bit. But not bad. I'm not opposed. I can see how with vodka, it would be pretty good. You know what? I'll make one that I know I'll like. How about that? We're going to make another one. Let me rinse out the glass here. We're going to get fancy. Bud knows his wines well. You can tell the brand in here just by drinking it. Oh, well, look at him. Oh, and brandy, really? That's kind of cool. All right, let me get some more ice. Oh, my dog's like, ice tax, ice tax. Okay, hold on, Roxy. There you go. All right, now I'll do this, but I'm going to do it with something else that has a simple syrup already in it. Do a little bit more. Okay. Now, because I love, one of my favorite things to drink is Italian sodas. So, especially peach flavored. So I have this like peach syrup and I love it in my Italian sodas. So we'll do a Mocktini with peach. Let's see how this. All right. Oh, you know what? It's like, why isn't that lid coming off? I might be... My hands are too wet now to take the lid off. Come on. I might need Top Dog to come down and take this lid off. Okay, we're going to just do it the old-fashioned way, like the lid's not coming off. Where did I put the strainer? Here we go. There we go. Okay. Here we go. My peach Mocktini. Looks like champagne, huh? Okay, I could drink that all day. I could drink that all day. Much better than the lemon. Now, if we added the simple syrup, that would have been way better. But this, oh, so good. All right, Mocktini, guys. We've got our Bond. We're drinking our Mocktinis or a real martini. So Bond item number 1. Check. I guess we got to have our Mocktini with breakfast. Why don't we start? So I'm going to do bacon. I decided bacon today. And then he does scrambled eggs, which so fun. Like, does he seriously do anything with the scrambled eggs? Like salt, pepper, anything? I couldn't find anything like that. I just kept seeing scrambled eggs. So I'm hoping Bond, I might add some salt and pepper. I got to. I can't have food without salt and pepper on it. And we'll do 2. I'll do 2 scrambled eggs. Let me grab the eggs. We'll do the bacon first though, because bacon is easy. Salt and pepper. Okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna just crack my eggs. Whoop. All right. This is gonna be a cozy meal today, I decided. That's why it's good to be wearing a sweatshirt. Let me get these eggs all nice and mixed. Now, I'm not fancy with my scrambled eggs, guys, okay? I do salt and pepper actually after the fact. I don't add milk. I don't add anything. I know there's people who add a lot of stuff. Oh, butter as well. Like butter on top after they're done, or butter while they're like being cooked. All right, let's go to stove view because we're gonna do some bacon. I just did the classic, right? Classic bacon. So let's get cooking. Let's see. I mean, this is a protein-based breakfast for Bond, which would make sense. He's a spy. Okay. These are kind of leaner. I don't know if he does thick cut. Again, everything was a little vague. These will cook real nice. Get that bacon in there. Let's get the fan on so we get some while they're being cooked. Okay. So that's good to know. All right, well then what I can do is, let me get some paper towels because we're gonna definitely have to take some of the grease off the bacon as we transfer it to a plate. And we're gonna take just a moment. All right. Okay, so we got off to the side, I've got the plate with my paper towel. So that way, as this bacon gets done, and then what we'll do is I'll just get a little slab of butter and put it on the pan that the eggs are going to get cooked in. And I had to get rid of one of my pans because it finally met its match this weekend. So we're actually going to use that same egg pan to make the steak when we're ready. But you can see with the scrambled eggs, I mean, it's just now, you want to make sure everything is incorporated. And that's all we're going to do is I'm just going to set that to the side while we got our bacon being cooked. I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty simple part. So since we're waiting for our bacon here, anybody have any fun Christmas plans? Anybody doing anything super exciting? Or just having some good time at home? I know personally we are going to see family on Christmas Eve, but we actually have Christmas to ourselves this year, which is quite fun. Oh my gosh, 12 fresh eggs, salt and pepper, 5 to 6 ounces of fresh butter makes 4 servings. Oh wow, so that's how, wow. That's like a full breakfast for multiple people. And I'm gonna cook all of our bacon too, by the way. Because I have a feeling for dinner tonight, Top Dog and I are gonna have a breakfast for dinner because of all this bacon. Now, does he say anything about if he likes his bacon to be extra crispy? Does he like it a little less crispy? I wonder, does he ever talk about that? But let's see here. Okay. Scrambled eggs with bacon. I'm actually going to turn our oven on. I forgot to turn it on to 375. That's going to be for the asparagus. We'll start that while our bacon's cooking. I think that makes the most sense, just so we have something cooking as we're going. Okay. So, got our yummy, yummy asparagus. I absolutely love asparagus. It's probably one of my favorite vegetables to eat. And I'm going to be roasting them. Let me get, I'm just going to get my little roaster, a roasting pan. So I'm going to do this super simple. There's no recipe for this, so he never mentioned anything about that. Okay. So up to interpretation then. Just going to cut off these ends. And again, this is 375. Once it hits that, I put it in for like 20 to 25 minutes. So all I'm doing is I'm putting the asparagus in. Time to get your hands a little dirty here. We're going to put a little olive oil. And then just checking our bacon here. Come on. Divide up. There we go. Yeah, Top Dogs likes his bacon almost like burnt. I like mine still a little bit less than burnt. I like a crunch, but I don't like it to be so crunchy. Okay, let's get another round. Like, look at this. Some of this bacon is so thinly sliced. This is going to take nothing to cook. It almost is sliced like pancetta. Ooh. Okay, there we go. More bacon. All right, now back to these. I don't have any freshly squeezed orange juice. I don't have any oranges. Was that something else he did? Man, I am just not doing this. Yeah, I do not have any of those. Okay. I am actually, what's funny is I am not a orange juice person. Top Dog, if you have freshly squeezed orange juice, you like will be loved by him. He is a orange juice person. There we go. Just gotta get some of this oil and soap off my hands. All right, that was easy. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, so for Bond, we got the eggs. We're going to do the scrambling of the eggs soon. Bacon. Okay, so he would have scrambled eggs, bacon or sausage, marmalade or strawberry jam on toast, coffee, tea, or orange juice. Really? Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see what kind of jams I have. I know I got jams. We could do a piece of toast. This is a freaking breakfast for winners here. Okay, well that's caramel and cinnamon, so no. We got a peach jasmine. I like that. I got quince, which is like a pear. I got plum and spice. And then I got a cherry Christmas. We're going to go with the other one. So we'll do that. We'll at least get that done. So we're going to have the scrambled eggs. We'll have the bacon. We'll have the jam on toast. I legit still have coffee left over from this morning that I haven't finished because I drink a lot of coffee. Okay, let's take off some bacon. Okay. We could do that. We could easy. Yeah, he is quite the foodie. I didn't realize that Bond ate so much food. I had no idea. All right, let's grab our toaster then. Does he put butter on his toast or just jam? How do you guys like your toast? I was that kid growing up that, like, if I wanted a dessert, I would make toast, put butter on it. Tell me if I'm not, hopefully I'm not the only one. And I'd put, like, sprinkle cinnamon and brown sugar. Like, that was a dessert for me. As a kid, I, like, loved it. Our mocktini. So good. Okay, and I know I have my coffee around here somewhere. It's probably right behind you guys, and I just cannot see it. Nope. Okay, well, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. I take my coffee everywhere with me. So I'll find it eventually. All right, let's get then toast out. I'm just going to use the plain old potato bread that we have. Nothing fancy. And we can do a piece of toast for Bond. I'll just get that ready. And I love, how funny, I don't like my bacon. I do not enjoy my bacon being super crispy, like almost burnt, like Top Dog does. I like my bacon to be still a little chewy, but I love my toast to be like almost burnt. Like, I like the crispy bread. Let's go back to that stove can, pull out our bacon. We are looking good for bacon. All right. And I've got, I think, 4 more pieces left, and then we'll start the scrambled eggs, because the scrambled eggs will take seconds. That's not going to take very long at all. Oh, I had a few more than I thought. Okay. We'll let these guys go, and then I have another round of bacon to go. All right. We're doing it. We got it. All right, so let's try. This is the peach. I need to wash my hands again as I got bacon on them. Peach jasmine. Peach jasmine. So it goes with my, like, peach martini. I've got a theme. What up, Insane in the Chef Brain? I know, I should cook them in that fat. That's usually what I would do, but I have been told that Bond cooks his eggs in butter. But that's actually a great point for anybody watching. If you have, like, your bacon fat, keep it. I know it sounds weird, but, like, keep it in a jar. Just keep it. It's so good to cook with. It's so deliciously yummy. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Me and jars lately, I swear they've gotten harder to open. I might have to have Top Dog come down. And, I got it. Like, if I cannot get that jar, I swear, I think it's because of my nails. Sometimes I just can't open them. So let me get this little knife. Let's try this jam. Ooh, that's good. That's real good. All right, we're gonna get a plate. We gotta get a pretty plate. And then the bacon is finishing up. Let me flip here. Yeah, we got some good bits. Look at this. Look at that lovely amount of bacon. Okay. I think we can start the eggs now. For sure. So, I'm going to show you guys how I do my scrambled eggs. I actually usually use olive oil, but I'm sure it'll work exactly the same. You guys saw with your eggs, just mix them all the way thoroughly. It helps with scrambling them up a bit. If you just put them in and try to scramble them right then and there, it's not, it just won't be the best consistency and mixture. You'll get a lot more basic, what's the word I want to use? Just that, the mixture of the egg whites and the yolks will be better. So I'm putting it on high to get the pan hot to melt this butter. But you don't want to cook your eggs on high. It makes them dry out a lot faster. It gets them really, like, the crispy edges. Unless that's what you're going for, then knock yourself out. But we're not going for that today. We're going for good, old, fluffy, scrambled eggs. And I just want the butter around all the pan. Get it nice and hot. You can see our bacon here is doing really good. Gosh, so much bacon fat. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I got 2 more strips of bacon left. So let's get those suckers in. What up, Kayla? How are you? Bon eats steak with French fries. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm going to lower this to medium. Get all that out. So I'll do medium high. All right. Here we go. Scrambled eggs. I put the toast down, by the way. So it's got 1 minute left of that toast. Nice and fluffy. So if you have an issue with your eggs not being fluffy enough that you feel like I just want them a little bit more, add a teeny bit of milk to your eggs when they're in the bowl like this. Scramble them up a little bit with milk. It just might be also because your heat's up too high, but, or if you let them like sit, you know, they're obviously one side's going to get done. I know a lot of people in high-end restaurants, they eat them when they're still a little glossy, like they still have a little bit of that wetness. I do not like my scrambled eggs with that much wetness, so I do take some of that out. Let me let that sit for just a second. We'll flip this guy. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys up close. Hopefully it doesn't steam up too much. But there, see how nice and fluffy those look? All right. Perfect, perfect. Our toast. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is how I like my toast. He liked grilled sole as well. Interesting. Okay. We're going to put some jam on this toast. And of course, you gotta cut the toast into little triangles. Why does it make it taste better? I don't know. It just does, guys. All right, and then let me grab here a few pieces of bacon. And then I'm actually gonna grab some salt and pepper, and these pieces are done. Oh my gosh, you guys, the James Bond breakfast. I mean, this is better than I eat most times. So I think I could do this more often because this did not take any time at all. Okay. Salt on. All right, guys. James Bond breakfast. Scrambled eggs, bacon, and some toast with jam. I mean, he's eating pretty dang well, I think. We got to try this for sure. Let me get fork. This ain't bad. This ain't bad. Okay, so let's try the toast first. Delicious. Toast, all that. Oh, Kayla, you're playing DayZ with hubby. Good, you can tell him when things are done so he can come try them. Because he won't hear me. All right, the 375. I'm going to put our asparagus in. Let me show you guys what this looks like so you see, like, the seasonings on it. Just light season. But 375, I'm going to do it for 20 minutes. It might end up needing 5 more because I want that kind of roasted look on it, kind of the charred roast, so we'll see. Okay, toast, like, got it, right? Nope, that's why I heard Master that Vaughn loves steak. That's why I was like, we're gonna do steak. I went between like a lot, like there was something else I saw and I was like, no, it's gotta be steak. Ooh, eggs. So I'm not gonna lie, if I were to make this myself, I'd probably put cheese on the eggs. I love cheese on eggs. I mean, just good. Good peppery, salty eggs. Actually, okay, this sounds weird. Having the Vita jam or the Vita bread toast with like that sweetness and then going in for the savory egg with just salt and pepper on it, actually kind of, it's got a good, this sounds gross, but mouthfeel. Like the tastes are really good together. But I'm that person who also likes syrup on eggs. Like, I think that's yummy. I'm going to be eating this the whole stream. Okay. Now, the bacon. I mean, we all know. You can't fail. You can't fail with bacon. I agree, Master. Bon, I'll say that. For now, Bon for breakfast. He's got good taste. He's got really good taste. This is really good. Okay. I gotta set it aside. I'll probably eat it throughout the stream, but A++. Good breakfast. Y'all saw how easy that was to make, right? You guys can make, seriously, your own Bon breakfast every day. It's so easy. Okay, let me get some water. Woo, okay. Bon breakfast, check and check. We have our asparagus going, which I'm excited for. We're gonna make our steak. I kind of want to do the asparagus and the steak on the same plate, so I definitely want to do that. However, we have to make the hollandaise, and I found this new, hey Clippyland, did you redo the black recipe? No, it's always been blue. It might, maybe the lighting makes it look a little different, but yeah, it's definitely been blue. I love this color. We have a lot of accents of blue in our house. How are you doing though? How is your Sunday? So this recipe that we're going to be doing for hollandaise, guys, I have it, again, linked above in Twitch, and it's from All Recipes. And I'm going to kind of read through it. So it takes 3 egg yolks, 1.5 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter chilled, 3/4 cup unsalted butter melted, and then salt and white pepper to taste. Right? I agree with Bon on loving asparagus with hollandaise. If you've never had asparagus with hollandaise sauce, chef's kiss. It's one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite things to eat. I mean, well, hollandaise in general is, to me, it is, I mean, that's why they call it like the golden sauce. I love hollandaise on a different level, and I'll eat almost anything. Like if I want to dip vegetables or something, it's like hollandaise. It's so good. You're reading everything online. Nice. Okay, so directions, gather ingredients. Okay, so this is super different because usually you make this in a double broiler, which means you have a pot filled with, not filled, but you have some water in it that boils with another like glass pot or metal bowl on top. And you would basically use the steam from the bottom to cook whatever in the top. And that is the way you learn how to make hollandaise. In culinary school, that was actually one of the finals, was you have to make perfect hollandaise. So I have made hollandaise a lot. But this one's interesting. I always love seeing new ways of making hollandaise. And this one's saying to place egg yolks into a small saucepan, whisk until lemon yellow and slightly thick, about a minute. And then you put in the lemon juice until combined. Then you add 2 tablespoons of cold butter to the egg mixture and place the pan over very low heat, whisking constantly until butter melts. Okay, continue whisking until mixture is thick enough to see the bottom of the pan strokes. Okay, then you remove from heat, you whisk in remaining cold butter 1 tablespoon at a time until incorporated, and then slowly mix in the melted butter, season with salt, pepper. So I like to season with salt, pepper, and paprika, and I will be doing that. So that's the one change I'm making on this one. But the rest seems pretty precise. So let me get our other plates out of the way here. Or not plates, sorry, our other saucepans out of the way. And then we're gonna gather all these ingredients together so that way, ooh, there's a little egg. So that way we can have it fully ready. I'm definitely gonna make sure it's behind me because we wanna make sure all the ingredients are there, but we got the salt, we have the pepper, but they wanted white peppercorn. And you can get this at a grocery store, just so you guys know this is what it looks like. It really is white pepper. It has a more earthy taste to it, is how I describe it. I actually really like it because you know how if you eat something that has like a lavender, a rose, a lilac in it, how it's kind of got this earthy taste? That's what that pepper generally brings. But then I also want to do I want to do cayenne or paprika? I'll decide when we're doing it. I'll decide. I forgot it's cayenne, but I love paprika. So let's get everything else. So we need to get 3 eggs. So let me grab those. Ooh. Okay, don't fall. All right. And we'll divide them up in a second because obviously I know we gotta do that. Okay. So I'm gonna use this lemon juice. We got 3 eggs. Whoop. Let me grab all of our butter that we're gonna need because that's the beauty of all of this is the butter in hollandaise. I'm actually really excited to try this recipe out and see what it's about. Okay, let's get a cutting board so we can do the first part, which is 4 tablespoons of chilled butter. Let me grab all of our little dishes because I definitely want to keep everything separated. Okay, so 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 4. Let me take the wrapping off of all of them because those are all going to be individually put in and then like slowly melted. All right. Okay, 4 tablespoons cold butter. Got it. All right, then it is 3/4 cup of melted. So, all right, this is basically 3/4 cup. I might be a little less, or a little more, but that's okay. We don't have to put it all in, but we definitely got to melt this sucker. So let me put them in a microwavable bowl, and then I'll pour that into a measuring cup so that we have the exact amount needed. All right, we are just going to do what I do best and try not to blow this up in the microwave. You know what, let's be smart. Let's put a paper towel over top. Y'all know me and my butter problems. Okay. Whew. All right, now let's do lemon juice. So it's 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. Okay, so there's a 1. It's a 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. Okay, here we go. 1.5. All right. Man, I will say, if you got your like lemon mocktaini going and you've got, you know, maybe a lemon jam or something, you could have a great little like lemon party right now. Like quite on theme, very spring happy menu. So let's get 2 bowls. So we got to separate because we need the egg yolks, not the whites. So first thing I'm going to do is just put the egg into the bowl, and then I use my hands. I just find it's very oh, that's not good enough. There we go. Okay. 1. All right. And you can kind of like pull it and it helps drag it to where it needs to be dragged for those whites. And then just save your whites. You can make meringue if you want, or honestly, just add them to if you eat eggs in the morning. Add those whites to your eggs in the morning. And I don't think this one's grated. Yep, okay, there we go. All right. Put those to the side. Wash my hands real quick. All right, so now we got egg yolks. Hey, Mountain 101. How are you doing? Top Dog better be putting on a suit. You know, it would be funny. I don't know if he's got a suit and tie. I mean, he has a suit, that's for sure. Okay, gotta keep going with that melted butter there. Stick that there. Okay, I think we might be ready, guys, for our asparagus, for the hollandaise. This seems like it's gonna be a really fast recipe. Let me get my whisk real quick. So we gotta make sure to have that. All right, and I think we're gonna be over in stove view pretty soon. I'm gonna use just like a pretty medium one. Freezing my butt off delivering toys that my station collected for Toys for Tots. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mountain 101, that's amazing though. Thank you for everything you're doing. That's huge. And I'm guessing you said that your station collected. So fireman, ranger, putting a few together. But thank you so much for all that you do. Toys for Tots is amazing. We used to go to a few places that did Toys for Tots. This paper towel's not working. Okay, here we go. Fire! Thank you for your service. I truly appreciate it. You have no idea. Top Dog, yeah, he is in jeans and a sweatshirt or hoodie. I'm not kidding you guys, I'm wearing a hoodie today, or not a hoodie, but a sweatshirt today because I was like, I am going to be comfy. You're going to think I'm lame now, Mountain 101. It's not below 40 here in Las Vegas. It's a little lower, or it's a little higher, but I'm from Vegas and 90 degrees is comfortable. So I think we're at like 50 something and I am freezing my butt off. Like I get way too cold in probably normal weather for people. And I swear it's just because I'm from Vegas. Like it's hot. I don't think they make suits for men my height. Oh my gosh. We have a friend he's 6'7", and yeah, he's like, nope, not happening, not happening. Oh, this is way too big. I need a smaller measuring cup. Because we just need 3/4 melted butter. Is that not enough? Oh my gosh. It was perfect. You're 6'8". Oh yeah. No. Yep. Forget it then. Everything would have to be custom for you. 100%. All right. We've got about 6 minutes left on the asparagus if I feel like it's roasted enough. I think we're going to definitely try this new way of doing hollandaise. Victoria, I was 27 when I was driving to work. It was 27 degrees. No, Victoria, no. Oh, And with New York City prices, ooh, Mountain 101, no. Those prices, no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think our low, and this was at like 2 in the morning, our low in Vegas was like 33. I was dead asleep and I was fine because I was in a nice, sweatshirt, sweatpants. Like I have to be warm. I hate being cold so much. But Top Dog, my husband, as you guys see, moderator, all of that, he loves the cold. He wishes we could be in the 27, the 30 degrees. Oh my gosh. 21 felt so good. Oh, you guys. Oh, you're making me cold with these temperatures. No. Okay. Yolk in a saucepan. Bloop. Okay, let me move to stove view. I'll turn around to still read what you guys are saying, but I just so you guys can see the stove. Outside my house, 2 a.m. Left the house, 23 degrees. Oh my gosh. No. Yeah, I'm that psycho that eats outside in the summertime. Like, I'll have soup and it's 115 degrees outside, and I'm fine with it. Okay, so there's this. Then it wants lemon. Okay. Yeah. Jedi, tell them to come to Chicago. Those are our high temps, right? Yeah. Jedi, the day I left Chicago from living there, it was 40 below zero, and I've never been back. Your city's basically an island. Yeah, you're, for New York, yeah, you guys are, you just by yourselves. Ugh. Okay, and then very low, one thing of the chilled low and slow. By the way, they're having us do this low and slow because if we don't, we're going to scramble the eggs like we did for Bond's, James Bond's lovely breakfast that we made. And that is the last thing. And if you're worried about it too, so especially if you have a gas stove, you can literally put the pan over half of the flame if you ever get worried that you're going too hot. Just some tips for you guys. That goes the same too if you're gonna do hollandaise, how I described it, how I knew how to do it, which is the double broiler. You can literally take half the pot off or lift it up a little bit, and it helps with it. But we're gonna do this low and slow and a constant stir. The secret, a lot of don't do the whisk method for hollandaise, right? Yeah, the stick blender. You know what's so funny, chef brain, is that today when I was thinking about making hollandaise, because again, I've made it so many times, I've never used my like emulsion stick blender, and I've always thought about doing it. I'm like, why don't I do that? Why don't I sit and do it with a whisk? And it's just because the little bit of time I was in culinary school, that's what they had us do, was the whisk. And so I've gotten so used to using my whisk that that's what I do. And it just wants one. Oh, two. Oops, I've already. See, silly me. Okay, we're adding the second one in. That way we can do this. Chicago snow. Yeah, I visited during the winter, never again. Yep, no, mountain. It is, woo, it is 100% like Chicago, not only the snow, but to me, it truly is, and New York's probably the same way. It's the wind that gets you the most. I always tell everybody it's the wind. So at some point, it's going to be a slow moving process, but at some point this is actually going to thicken for us. It's just getting to that process. So I'm going to be sitting here doing this. So let me go on main view again so we can chit chat here while I'm literally doing this. Oh, why don't we play, I don't even know how to play poker. I live in Vegas and I don't know how to play poker. I could do Texas Hold'em a teeny bit and 21. I can do that. When we cook in this station that calls, did it come in? I like a food that hasn't been reheated. Oh my gosh, how often does that happen? And it's probably during the best meals, huh? Like Mountain 101. It is probably the best meals when all of a sudden a call comes in. Just want to make sure I'm not too bubbly, getting too hot here. Yeah, and I agree with Top. He is actually very, very good at poker. No. It's like when I play video games with him, because I don't play video games, like it's just not my thing, is when I do play with him, he just destroys me. It's so bad. Oh, that's our asparagus. Let me check it. Oh, 5 more minutes. That ain't roasted enough for me at all. I like the crisp. Okay. On the dot every time. I knew it. Yeah. It's like almost everybody knows. Like, oh, you're about to eat, right? Okay, time for a call to come in. And I promise you, so my normal 9 to 5, I'm a manager, and I'm not even kidding you. The moment that I sit down to like finally have my cup of coffee or finally like be like, okay, I can breathe and work on my projects. No, I can't. It all comes in, all of it. Okay, we are at the point that they said you should be at. I'm actually going to take this off the heat and kind of show you guys what they meant by that bottom. I'll never pay per car. Oh, top, you have to tell them what happened when we were on the cruise ship. Okay, so they wanted it so the bottom was like thick, and basically when you ran your whisk through, it like stayed like that. Like instead of just automatically, like see how much thicker that is? So now what they want us to do is stick that cold butter in. I don't really get how this is gonna work, but wait until it's melted. Can you guys see this? I wanna make sure you guys can see this. I know on Instagram I'm still trying to play with the sides of everything. Okay, so the butter is like halfway now. Okay, and let me read real quick. Remove from heat, add the other butter. Okay, and then from here, once this butter's melted, we're gonna whisk in the melted butter. I will say, the one thing that's shocking to me is it doesn't have any peppercorn. Like I know we're adding the white pepper after, but I'm used to also starting my base off with a little bit of vinegar and like peppercorn reduced. So I'm interested to see if it's gonna still have the, you know, that good bite that Hollandaise has. Oh, you're off now, you're on dad duty. Right, Jedi? I know, I always have to be careful it doesn't break. That's the saddest part of Hollandaise. And if you guys are wondering what that means by breaking, so right now you can see I've got like a really good sauce going, and I'm gonna start adding more butter, fat into it. And if you add too much too soon and you're not whisking good enough, your fats and your solids start to come apart, and then there's no saving it. I know people say you can, but I am literally gonna do just a teeny bit at a time here of my warm butter. I will say, I think with some additions to this recipe, it's way easier than a double broiler. It's less in your face scary, I'll tell you that much. Oh, you see more of this tape. Yeah, I bet, because you have, I know that our firefighters here, they have, it's like 4 days on, 3 days off. I don't know if it's the same in New York, but, you know, obviously. And by the way, like, people who don't know, the firefighters here, when I say 4 days on, I do not mean like 4 8-hour days. Like, no, they sleep at the station. So they're there for 4 days. Yeah, this is looking great for some Hollandaise. You guys, this might be my new go-to recipe for Hollandaise. This is actually so easy for beginner Hollandaise. Wow, and it's staying so nice and thick. You guys, this is looking so good for Hollandaise. I am like actually super impressed with this. I honestly thought, I was like, if this doesn't work, I'm making Hollandaise the right way with a double broiler if I have to. And this is so thick and beautiful. I know it's supposed to be a little ribbony. I like mine a little thicker. We're going all over the place. Okay. There we go. This will give the ribbon. My asparagus is going off, but I'm not breaking this Hollandaise. Okay. Let me pull the asparagus real quick. That's actually what this is going on top of. Oh yes, now we got some good roasted asparagus going on here. Okay, let me put the rest of this little bit of butter in. Then we gotta salt it. Then add a little bit of that white pepper that they called for. Again, if you have regular pepper, you don't have white pepper, that's fine. You don't have to have that. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna decide if I want cayenne or paprika in here. Ooh. Oh, sorry, Mountain. I said for you, do you work the normal, I know out here in Las Vegas, they do a 4-day on, 3-day off split. Okay, we're gonna do paprika. The white peppercorns, I don't want it to fight against the cayenne. Oh. I will say I'm missing the little bit of vinegar I normally add. But that, oh, that's scrumptious. That is scrumptious. Oh my gosh, okay, I know I missed a lot because I was sitting there doing all my stuff. Oh, change into gear. Oh my gosh, that's so insane. 2 minutes, wow, wow, wow. 24 hours on, 48 hours off, 3 days. Yeah, no, it's wild. Yeah, 40 set. That's so it's so insane. And the academy, like people don't talk about too. We had kind of a family friend go through the academy here, and they are obviously one of the fittest. Like they're so like they're just insanely fit, and they were like, "It's killer. It is killer what you guys have to go through. Like it's just insane. The weight of your packs, like it's wild." All right, we'll make the steak in a second. We gotta have this this is not even gonna fit on this plate. Who cares? Who cares? I could have cut them a little bit more, but it's okay. We'll be artistic with our plates today, guys. That's all I'm saying. Asparagus with some hollandaise. And I think this one they said was in Goldfinger, if I remember correctly. Again, I did a lot of research on the different ones I could do. But it's insane. You wear 40 to 70 pounds of gear depending on the brands and what the city. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that's insane. Oh my gosh. I just want to bathe in hollandaise sauce. Okay. Mmm. So good. Okay, guys. For our side dish, we got hollandaise. And on top of roasted asparagus, it is, I'm going to use my same fork that I did the breakfast with. Oh, it's so, so good. Ever seen those race cars where they enter the pit? The guys can change in seconds. Oh, yeah, like the Formula One. We got to see a lot of those here. Yeah, it's insane. Come home smelling like a bonfire. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's try this out. I mean, guys, hollandaise is my favorite thing to eat. Like I said, I will dip anything in hollandaise. Okay. Winner, Bond, steak dinner. Right? These are so, so good. So good. Yeah, but those tires are mounted by only one super crazy lug nut. Not like 7.5 cars. I know, Top Dog, but that's like how fast they do that is like how fast Mountain 101 changes into his fireman gear. My peach mocktaini. Oh my gosh. I don't know if Top Dog wants to come down and try this. I know he tries things once in a while. But this is so good. I love this asparagus. Again, it's asparagus with like amazing. Take a shower. Oh my gosh, I love the bonfire smell. It's so funny. We've been having some fires here, like fire pit fires, and oh my gosh. Oh, Market is a little okay. He's gonna come down. Let me turn on his mic, guys. Since we finally got him his own mic. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's make sure we get Top Dog. This is such a good recipe. By the way, I'm going to save this recipe for hollandaise. Honestly, there's only a few things I would add, such as I think I would still do a little bit of vinegar in it. And definitely adding the paprika helps so much. Welcome, Top Dog, everybody. Your guys' favorite.
No, you're the favorite.
No.
Yeah.
So we did the bond breakfast.
Yes.
Which was scrambled eggs, bacon, and then some toast with jam. And as always, it's just a good, clean old breakfast.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Oh. Then I have a whole plate of bacon for you, okay?
That's so much bacon.
I know. Well, don't eat it because I'll make waffles tonight for dinner.
You crumble it up too. Make it.
In your pasta? In your antipasta?
Mm-hmm.
Your lettuce, your salad, I meant. Your salad. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am not okay. Bro, you wish you could have a beard. You have to tell him why you have a beard now, because you didn't for a very long time.
Okay, so the beard happened by accident, actually. So I was working overtime, and by overtime I mean like 14, 15-hour days for like weeks straight. And basically once overtime was done, it was the month of November. Well, November is also known as like Movember. We are not supposed to shave, and it's supposed to raise awareness for men's health. And my father at the time was dealing with some health issues, and I was like, well, let me do Movember in support of my dad. And so I did Movember. And then at the end of November, when December started, it was longer than it's ever been in my life. It wasn't this long, but it was like, it wasn't a 5 o'clock shadow. And so I told Becca, I was like, well, if I ever wanted to try to grow out a beard, now's the time to do it, because I've already got like a month and a half, 2 month head start, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, let me just grow it out and see what it's like. And so I grew it out, and it really only needed another couple months. Yeah. And then I got it shaped and cleaned up, and I really liked having it, and I really liked the way it looked on me. And so, boom, ever since then, the beard is here.
Yeah. And I will say, like, he is in quality assurance. And so for him, he can have a beard, but it's funny because we grew up around military. Yep. And so it was always something like you're saying, the regulations, like no beard, no nothing, like all of that. And Chef Rain, that is an amazing idea. Tabasco in the hollandaise. I didn't even think about it. Pop will have to try it because he loves Tabasco. Okay. Let's see if you got some regular.
Yeah, I've got let me see.
No, do you have red? Oh, you do. A little bottle. Okay.
This one.
So first try without.
You see if you have regular Tabasco.
You guys know he's got like 30 hot sauces and he's got 30 in the fridge.
Like 50 hot sauces.
In the fridge, 30 hot sauces.
I've actually put a pause on buying hot sauces other than the classic staples kind of thing. Just because I need to get through some of these, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got bottles I haven't even opened yet.
Yeah.
So, including one really scary bottle. So.
There you go, the Duck Dynasty beer. I will say, he does good. He can get it to about here, but then even he's like, no, I need to cut it. If he wanted to, he could grow it pretty long.
I've had it come down to like here before, and it was kind of fun, but yeah, it kind of started getting in the way. I was kind of getting annoyed by it and everything.
Well, and then it's funny, we have 2 French bulldogs, and they get up on your chest to give you kisses, and they pull on his beard, and he's like,
Well, and it's really funny too because Stella, our black Frenchie, she'll actually like come up and sniff the beard, and she'll like stick her face in the beard and like almost like she's looking for something. And it's probably because it retains a lot of smells from when I eat and stuff like that. Not that there's food in it, but it just retains the smells, and she follows her nose. So.
Yeah. Okay, so try it without Tabasco first.
Yeah.
That's with the hollandaise, which I know you're not the biggest hollandaise person, but it's a good hollandaise.
Like I said, I'm not a big hollandaise fan. So that's good.
I love it.
As somebody who loves hollandaise, how is this for
It's
you?
really good. It just needs a little bit more of a vinegar.
Yeah.
Which the Tabasco now might just take care of that whole
In
thing.
high school, I had long hair and a decent goatee. I was a basketball star. Hey, there you go. All right, let's try it with a little bit of Tabasco. I trust in Shane Insane in the Chef Brain. He knows what he's talking about.
Right?
All right.
Okay, I think that's enough. We'll see.
Ooh, see, that got better for me. Ooh, this is going to kick your butt.
I don't do good with spicy.
I do it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm just trying not to sneeze.
100%. The vinegar part hits me, and I like it. Tabasco's too spicy for me. And believe it or not, I make Cajun food and I can eat it, but like Tabasco, I can't.
So here's the misconception on blackened and Cajun. All right.
He played similar to Michael Jordan mixed with Kobe.
We believe it.
I do, Mountain.
At that age, though, you really do think
You're
you do.
6'8". You have to play that good.
And when you're that age in high school, you think you are that good. You know what I mean? Like that's
He
kind
played
of.
soccer.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Cajun spice is different.
Yeah. So here's the misunderstanding between Cajun and blackened. A lot of people believe that they're kind of the same thing, or they think they are different, and they are correct. So blackened is not actually really spicy. It's actually got more of a smoky flavor and stuff like that. Cajun can be spicy, but is not always spicy. And a lot of people will mix up Cajun spice with a Caribbean spice. And in my opinion, I feel like the Caribbean spices are actually spicier than Cajun.
No, remember?
Are spicier than Cajun in America.
Oh yeah, in America, yeah.
But if you actually have real Caribbean spices, which like when we were in the Caribbean, we had Caribbean like honey chicken and stuff like that. They're not spicy at all. In fact,
they're so sweet.
Those that live in the Caribbean can't figure out why America all of a sudden made Caribbean spice spicy. You know what I mean?
Like, we asked them. We're like,
they're like, yeah, we don't understand it.
Yeah, they were like, no, we don't know why everybody's made it spicy. It's not. Granted, for us it was St. Lucia, so maybe that's just what they do. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good.
With blackened, it can be spicy if you want it to be, but it's typically got a little wood grill taste with it. Yeah. Wood. I tend to pick up a lot of like the smoky type stuff from blackened, but like blackened catfish is one of my favorite things in this world.
Well, you're gonna stay here.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna make dessert. And dessert.
And I gotta hang out here the whole time you make dessert.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Let me
Do I need a chair? Should I grab a book?
I got it.
Save that clip.
I got it.
Somebody
I
save
got
that
it.
clip. That was awesome.
I got it. Okay. So, I'm improvising.
Yes.
A lot.
Okay, so
okay.
James Bond likes what on his avocado?
So his dessert is an avocado. Avocados from Mexico.
It's an avocado.
It's an avocado. So he likes his avocados.
That's such a weird thing.
Yeah.
For dessert and
For
avocado.
dessert, I'm gonna do a half. He likes it with French dressing on top.
This should have been taken out of the fridge already.
Oh well, I didn't know that. So.
Did you not watch the show where I went over this and I talked about it?
No, I wasn't paying attention. You were in my kitchen and you guys missed
were
that.
off the shovel.
He had to take over. I can't believe it too, by the way, guys. We're like 7 people away from follows from 400.
Mm-hmm.
Our next goal is 450 followers, and we're going to do the Lord of the Rings
I'm
menu.
only 30 away
So-
from a goal on my channel, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta beat Top Dog then.
I'm catching up.
That's the real goal, is
I'm
beating
catching up,
Top Dog.
guys.
Right? No, 100%. We are definitely, right? We get to 6K followers. That's what I want to get to, right? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow, Mountain 109. I appreciate it. Getting me one step closer. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
so
it's-
he likes avocado with French dressing on top. If you ask me, that's not dessert. But to him,
I don't like French
maybe
dressing.
that's why he's so beefy. Is because this is what dessert is.
Beefy.
Brownies, cookies,
Oh, yeah. Brownies.
cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
That's dessert.
Patty.
Yeah.
Chips and salsa.
But we have some things we're changing here.
Right?
One,
Yeah.
I don't like French dressing.
Nope.
And he neither does he.
Nope.
And I'm not gonna go buy French dressing, use a tablespoon of it, and then not use it and let it go bad. That's wasting food. But we do have Top Dog's Italian dressing that he makes.
I'm doing my best to mix it up.
I know.
Yeah, it should have been taken out. You want this to come out of the fridge for about 15 minutes before you use it.
And then, so we're gonna put that on top, and then I'm adding feta cheese. So it's
You can see-
basically a salad.
See how it's like
Yeah.
not separating very. Don't do it upside down. This thing likes to leak.
All right, well, we're going for
You're
it.
going for it.
Yep.
It's gonna be probably a little oily. And microwaving it does not help. That's plenty.
Okay. There we go.
And then what else? Oh, feta.
Feta,
Yeah, a
and
little
then
bit
I'm
of feta.
adding feta.
There you go.
I don't want the big chunks.
I'm a Muskie man, but my job, that to me, I can just eat about anything I want, and I don't really get. Yeah, no. I gotta tell you, I did graveyard shift freight work at Home Depot, and when your job's like that, it just naturally keeps you in shape. I was at the best shape of my life at that time. I was pushing like 220 solid muscle, and same, I could eat. And now I continue to eat whatever I want, but I don't have a physical job. So let me see how well that's going.
All right. I want all your feta.
Oh, yeah.
Dido, yeah. What up? Oh, Dido, very nice. Fluffy. Here we go. There's our dessert, guys.
Make sure Instagram can
Yay.
see it.
Oh, yeah. No, they can. There you go. Instagram is about 30 seconds left.
No, but the camera. There
Yeah.
you go. Oh, see that? Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh.
Oh,
You gotta get
okay.
it. You gotta get it centered.
there you guys go. Okay.
There. You go.
There. All right. You guys, does this look like dessert? You're 240? Yeah. Well, yeah, 6'8", 240.
I'm sitting around 220, 225. right
Okay.
now.
So there's a piece out.
Is this a cold avocado? He
Yes.
probably does a warm avocado.
No, he doesn't. It just, no. I don't know. Maybe. Why would you warm it?
No. You don't like microwave it, but it's like room temp.
Well, this is room temp.
Oh, that's what I was asking. That's not cold then. It's not cold at room temp because it's not colder than room.
Dessert. I'm not gonna lie, it actually tastes amazing. This really tastes actually very good. However, and I love avocados, so I love avocados, I love this dressing, I love feta cheese. This is a good, healthy snack.
All right,
I'll
yeah.
give it a snack.
That's
It
a
ain't
great-
dessert.
Mid-afternoon snack kind of thing.
Yeah.
Late night snack, something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's yummy.
The sauce we put on this was Top Dog's Italian dressing.
I can barely make mac and cheese.
We did, Top Dog took over the stream, that was 2 weeks ago?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. And yeah, he actually, and I'm going to say this, beforehand, he cooked scrambled eggs. And what else could you cook? The Italian dressing and his popcorn. That's it.
There are certain things I'm really good at.
He can grill
Yeah.
as well. But he made homemade pasta, cacio e pepe, and it was so good. Like
was really good.
I told him he's now in charge of making that anytime we
I
want.
just went ahead and let her know anytime you want some cacio e pepe, you hit me up.
Yeah. But this is actually like, I'm not gonna lie, this is a good snack. I could see myself, especially like after we do a workout or something. I mean, granted, I'd probably also put, oh, you guys, I know what would make this so good.
It was you live, so I came in. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, your work has Twitch blocked.
We're just gonna, I
Throw some
think,
of the avocado onto the bacon?
yeah.
What?
We need our proteins, guys. We work out too much to not have that. Here we go.
That's
A
good.
little bacon avocado feta. I mean, you want one?
I gotta try it. If you just dive right in, so I'll go ahead and try it. Yeah.
Okay. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's actually very good.
A little bit of the savory in there.
Yeah, a little bit of that savory with the sweetness.
Let me get some more of this feta. Well,
Yeah. See?
Food's fun. Okay, there we go.
Get some, make sure you get enough of your sauce.
Listen, I'm trying.
You're good with the barbecue? Mm-hmm. Just put it on the fork and eat the fork.
Listen. We're gonna figure this out. Okay. So there we go.
All right. Try that little bacon bit.
Ooh.
I told you, if you took the bacon and maybe did bacon bits on top of the avocado,
That's actually really good.
it's very good.
Ooh, I like that.
It adds like the good saltiness you need and the protein. Okay, so here we go.
Italian dressing, feta, and then crumble some bacon all over that.
Yeah, and you got yourself
Boom.
not a dessert still, but you got yourself something good.
Frank's Red Hot with my barbecue sauces. There you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, what Top Dog's really been into lately, and now he actually finally started getting from family and friends like orders.
Oh.
He's making his own beef jerky.
Yeah, which reminds me, I actually have to put the marinade together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys.
Maybe after you completely clean this kitchen, I'll come in and make it dirty again, doing my
Yeah.
marinade.
Yeah, exactly.
I got like 10 pounds of sliced meat to marinade. So.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing.
That's really good.
Yeah, so we did the breakfast. We got I have my list. We have the scrambled eggs with bacon, and we ended up doing the toast, 10 out of 10. We did our asparagus with hollandaise. I just switched a few things on that hollandaise. We did our avocado with French dressing, but it was avocado with Italian dressing, feta, and bacon bits on top. That's how we would make it. So we'll give Bond our recipe. And then y'all know I made the lemon mocktaini. It was too lemony for me, so I ended up making my peak mocktaini. But we still got steak.
Gotta do steak.
We have steak.
There you go. And the mountain, it's actually, I just use regular, I use top round meat. Yeah, so it's beef.
Let me put this back in the fridge real quick.
It's beef. I haven't been into it too long. This is only going to be batch number like 6, I think. And so I'm keeping the variables to as low as I can, so that way I can learn from different steps. So this time we're going to be putting in some, what is it?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar and everything, and trying that out and everything. So
Yeah.
But have not experimented with other types of meat yet.
Yeah, because we got the recipe down. I say we, I haven't done anything but taste test. He got the recipe down, but now is adding in the vinegar and sugars.
Yeah.
So we're taking it like step by step.
I will let you cook a steak. I have to go back upstairs. I'm actively in a marketplace trying to sell things. So, yeah.
Okay. Taking your mic. You've been demiked. No one can hear you anymore. I won't call you down for steak because I'm making it the way I normally make it.
That's fine.
So, yeah, he eats it later, guys. Deer jerky's really good if you haven't tried it yet. Oh. Yeah, he just walked away and goes, yeah, deer jerky's good. All right. Good old-fashioned steak for Mr. Bond. Here we go. And I got this from that company, Good Chop. Ooh, come on. Oh my gosh. All right, here's a knife, Becca. Yeah, we've had deer jerky, bison jerky's been pretty good. Oh my gosh, same. What's funny is, so Top Dog for a really long time, he only liked like sugar, as in like candies. But I grew up in a family where it was like baked goods, right? Like your cookies, your cupcakes, your all of that. And so that's what I absolutely love. And now he is, because that's what I bake, and I used to have a cake business, that is what he has gotten used to, is having it that way. Like, so he still has it, but it is the sweets. You eat all of them. Yeah, for me, I don't know what it is. The sweets nowadays, like the candies, are too sour for me. Even if they say they're not sour, I swear there's something making them sour. All right. So I'm just putting pepper and salt on my steaks. I make steaks very, very like just I don't want to say bland, but I feel like I like the taste of steak. Like I like the taste of the meat, so I'm just putting salt and pepper. I cook it in butter. You guys are gonna see I do that. And you saw kind of beforehand when I took it out of the packaging, I made it as dry as possible. If this is your first time cooking like a meat, whether it's seafood, chicken, whatever it is, dry it out a little bit. It ends up getting a better broil, like charboil on it. It just helps the cooking process and gives you that good skin. Like if you're always having issues with maybe you're making chicken and the skin isn't frying up as much as you need it to, let it dry out a little bit before you season it. Even if you're seasoning it with a liquid, let it dry a little bit. It's seriously, it's amazing. You like sour too. Top Dog loves sour. All of his stuff's sour. There's a reason my doctor makes so much. Yeah, he loves sour. We actually yesterday on his stream, so he's a video game streamer, 18 and up, where I am family friendly cooking and baking. We tried yesterday on his stream. We ended up finding those Coca-Cola Oreos. Don't get them, but they didn't taste that good. But like it was like one of those, and then he just ate sour candy the rest of the time because that's what he eats. Okay, steak time. So I cook mine in butter. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna just get a little plat of butter in there. All right, guys, we're gonna move to stove view. Let's get this going. And like everything else, I started on high just so we can get the butter melted, get the pan all nice. Because what I want to do is as soon as I'm ready to put that steak on, I want to hear the sizzle. I want to hear the sizzle. That is like the best part. You know it's all at the right temp, and then you lower it. You still have a box of those Oreos. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it was, I dissected it. We opened it up and tasted the cream. I mean, we first tried the cookie as is, then the cream, and then everything else, and it was just like, this does not taste good. Even Top Dog got like basically dared to dunk it in a Coca-Cola, and it was even worse, he said. It was horrible. So it was actually quite funny. But yeah, it's definitely, I'm like, no, and I like original Oreo. I like double stuffed or original. Like, that's what I like. So, and by the way I'm going to make this is medium rare. That's how I like my steaks. Honestly, I probably cook it a little rarer than most people would even want. So medium rare, more on the rare side. But our butter is melted. It's kind of foaming a little bit. So we are almost, I'm not touching the pan. I'm just feeling it. I'm almost to the point. Sticking this guy on. I just want the pan a teeny hotter. Not horribly hot, but just a little bit hotter. Yeah. Take my steak. Yeah. We're getting some sizzle. All right. And then I'm going to let this sit for just a minute or two at that high heat, and then I'm going to lower it and give it a few minutes, and then I flip it. This steak is only maybe 3/4 an inch thick. It's not a super thick steak. The thicker cut you get, the lower and slower you want to cook it, because you don't want the first bits of your steaks just be fully black and charred and completely burnt. And then also with that, as you guys know, if anything becomes burnt on the steak and with that butter in there, it now gives the flavor of burnt. And so when I flip to the other side, when we're ready for that, it's going to take on that burnt flavor, even if it doesn't get burnt. So 100%, like, make sure you keep in mind kind of what's in your pan and what flavors you have, because it will just continue to marinate whatever is in your pan. So again, if you burn something, anything that continues to be in that pan will take more and more of that flavoring on. So we're just going to let this baby, just let him cook for a little bit. Coca-Cola is a delicious drink. I love vanilla. I do cherry too. And then they mix the two flavors. And now it's all I'm drinking soda-wise. Oh, I didn't know they mixed the two. I love cherry Coke, but I'm not going to lie. I can't have a lot of soda because once I start drinking it, it's so hard for me to stop. But I am a Dr. Pepper girl. Like, I love Dr. Pepper. Like, I think it is so good. So for sure though, like I 100% am like, it is, but Coke, if there's cherry Coke, and a Dr. Pepper, I always have to go between like, which one do I feel like, but yep, coffee. Yep, I have a whole coffee setup where I have a Keurig, an espresso machine. The worst part is my 9 to 5, I am able to get for free custom coffee beans. And it's like upped my coffee game so much, but I end up drinking so much coffee. But it tastes so good. I literally can't stop. Yeah, 5 or 6 cups. I'm usually like 2 to 3, and when I say 2 to 3 cups, they're like 12 to 15 ounces. They're huge. But lately, because I've been working out a lot more, I've been doing a lot of water with BCAAs, and I've got to try to take those down a little bit because I want to start drinking like a little bit more just water, but like I have to always add something to it. Like I need flavor. I'm just one of those people. Like I just can't have it just be. Like I need flavors. I need yummy. I just need something. Because it's just, yeah, water, just plain water to me is, I don't know. I need something. I got the Starbucks large typically, but the station cups are about 12 ounces. Yeah. Oh, jet fuel. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. I remember my old office building. This was years and years ago. I like swear that stuff you would drink it and you'd be like, I don't know what they put in their coffee. But it would like super energize you. But I swear your teeth would be black in a second. I'm like, what on earth did you guys do? Like, it's insane. It's insane. So, yeah. I stepped away. Oh, Master. Okay. Let me flip my, no, not quite yet. Actually, I want to add more butter. Hold on, Master. I'll get you up to speed here. So, what's the last thing you saw? We did the asparagus. We added a little Tabasco just for a little spice. Add a little Tabasco, but asparagus was a hollandaise recipe on point. But it's pinned to my chat, along with my website. But like it's pinned to my chat. Seriously good. The only thing I would do is add a little vinegar. I'm gonna flip this, guys. And then we did the avocado. We did the dessert because Top Dog came down for a little bit. So we did the avocado, but I did it with Italian dressing and then feta. And with the extra bacon, we used some of the bacon with it. And oh my gosh. So this, not a dessert, like he eats it, but this is a great, like healthy snack. Like I think I'm going to start incorporating this into my day. Avocado, Italian dressing, feta cheese, bacon bits. So good. So good. And now I'm doing the steak. Now I'm just making the steak. So that, you did not miss much then, at all. And the steak kind of curled up a little bit, which I don't like. But I will get it to go down. I can drink hot coffee, but I don't like to. Yeah, I am not a black coffee drinker. I usually do a few syrups and then milk. But I'll froth the milk sometimes. Like I said, I'm a little extra when it comes to my coffee because I have a whole station. So, and I'll say I work from home as well, so I get to spend a little extra time on my coffee in the morning if I want to. You could say it's good, right? It's good. But yeah, that avocado though, I'm not gonna lie, like that is for me, that would be a great snack, like between lunch and dinner or something. I'm trying to think how could you make it a dessert, but like I've never had something sweet with an avocado, so I don't know how you do that. What kind of beef for the steak? So this one is, what is this one? I had to take it off. I might have to run to the garage to see, because I had to cut it between this one and another one. Let me look, Master. Let me really quickly go look. 2 sugars and some French vanilla creamer. There you go. That's not bad at all. Okay, you guys are going to come with me. You guys are going to watch over the kitchen, make sure nothing's burning. While I look at, oh man, this didn't have it either. I don't know. I have no idea what kind of steak this was. So the reason I don't know either is I wanted to try out that prime, it's called prime, is it called prime meat or meat shop? I forget what it is. It's a meat subscription. And I wanted to try it once to see if their meat was good. And they gave me a bunch of these little medallion meats that basically the label was on one of them. And I happened to already cook that one. So I don't know which one. Ribeye. Yeah, ribeye's good. Porterhouse, ribeye. You know what I really want to do? Is I really want to cook one of those tomahawk steaks. Like low, slow, smoke it. Has anyone here ever cooked one of those big boys? I follow a few people on Instagram that are like barbecue people, and they've cooked them, and they look amazing every time. Okay, I'm going to take this off and let it sit for 5 minutes, and then we cut in. Oh, you've always wanted to try it too. Okay, good, Master. Like, maybe I'll do that one time on here. I know we have something. I know in this jar, I saw it the other day come up, that it was like unique meats or something like that. Because I'm like, I think that would be so cool to try a tomahawk. I don't know if I could do it on stream because it would take a really long time, but at least we could start that process. But yeah, and again, anybody who might be new here, every Sunday after stream, we pick for the theme of next week's, stream. So if you ever have any ideas, put them in chat, put them in Insta, whatever works for you. You can always DM me, hit me up on Discord, and I will definitely put it in. We're not going to pick one today because next week is the Sunday before Christmas. So next week I'm going to do Christmas food. I'm going to figure out like what my family did for Christmas food, because that'd be kind of fun to do. But yeah. Haggis. Oh, I can't do haggis. I've had it once and I was good. Like, it just, no. And I like weird foods. There was this great place. So we used to live in Orange County, and there was this great place that would do these really great bratwursts of mixed meat, like alligator and ostrich, or rattlesnake and something else, and it was so good. And so I got to try a lot of really unique meats that way. But for sure, like haggis is no. That for sure, family was the one that cooked it, and it wasn't me. The rule is if you don't pick, the following Sunday is obvious, right? Exactly. If the following Sunday is obvious. But yeah, no, so what we'll do, though, is next week then, after that stream, I'll pick again. I mean, you guys, we got a lot still to go through. I cannot believe it. Like, look at this jar. Look how much we still have, like, left to go through. It's insane, and I love it. Like, absolutely love it. It's so fun. And this is honestly, like, I've only seen a few 007s, so seeing what he eats has been really exciting for me, because I'm like, man, like, you eat some unique food. Okay, I might have cooked him a little too much because I was talking and having fun. That's okay. I will still eat it. Like I said, I usually like mine cooked running a little red, you know? Oh, not bad at all. Yeah. So we still got some pink in the center. I know there's people out there that like it fully cooked. That is fine. I won't judge you. This isn't as rare as I normally would like it, but it will do. Okay, so let's show you guys the steak here. So we got a little bit of the red, a little bit of the pink, especially in our fattier side, you guys can see. But, oh, this looks so good. Again, you guys saw, when you take your meat off, remember, anything you're cooking in the oven, on the stove, it doesn't stop cooking just because you take it off the heat. It slows it down. So you don't want to cut into steak. If you guys saw, I moved it over and then we just kind of kept chatting. You want to let everything settle. Most times, 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, you're fine. But you definitely want to let things settle a little bit. The juices, just kind of let everything tighten back up, get that flavor back in there. So for sure. I tried some snakes, too gamey. Which Bond is it? There's a few. Oh my gosh. So I've seen the ones with Pierce Brosnan. I've never seen the ones with Daniel Craig. I've obviously seen some of the Sean Connerys. Oh my gosh, what's his name? With the blue eyes. I've seen some of his as well. Thank you, Jedi, right? This is like, it's gonna be yummy. It's gonna be yummy. I'm very hungry now, but I'm sitting in a long one. Timothy Dalton, thank you. I was like, Dalton, what's his first name? Oh, classic great steak. Honestly, salt, peppered. Again, I love the taste of the meat itself, so I don't do anything fancy. Sometimes I'll add some garlic to the pan, like a clove of garlic. I'll smash it up just so it's with the butter and there's a little bit of garlic that kind of comes onto the meat. But I love steak. Like, I just like the taste of it. So for me, salt and pepper is all I need. Okay, this with the asparagus. Okay, we got to put a little hollandaise, I guess. Because naturally, it would flow over to the steak. Oh, come on. I'm going to eat all of this. It's so good. Yeah, I think for my favorite... Okay, everybody can say what their favorite Bond is. I mean, I really did love the Sean Connery because of just those movies in general. Like, just the kitschiness and how the humor in them. Like, I think, Master, you were saying it earlier. I think it was you, Master, who said they just don't make them like they used to. Like, I like that kind of funny, playful banter. And I for sure felt like, obviously, Sean Connery, like, he had that. But I did grow up watching the Pierce Brosnan ones. So those have a special place in my heart. And then on top of that, I played the GoldenEye game. Oh my gosh. I wrecked that game. I was so good at it. I'm sure every kid says they were good at it. But, like, I gotta say, Pierce Brosnan was definitely, for me, one of the tops. Oh, you watched most of the Daniel Craig because the other ones you weren't alive for, yep. Connery Bond was the best. Yeah, I've never seen one of the Daniel Craig ones. That's the funny part. Like, and I like kind of action-y movies. So I have really weird taste in movies. I love comedies. And I love over-the-top action, like Fast and Furious. Like, just like, oh my gosh, this can't happen. Like, that is too much. Like, I love movies like that. You're 26, okay. I am almost 40. But yeah, Sean Connery, he did the most, I think, too, right? With the Bond movie. I think he made the most Bond movies. Maybe. I know he has a bunch of them. So, I know that's a thing. But yeah. I've seen some of Connery's other films. One of my favorite Sean Connery films, if you guys have seen it, you'll probably love it. It's called Entrapment. It's with Catherine Zeta-Jones. It's one of my favorite movies that he ever made. honestly. Like, absolutely love that film. Fear the Roger Moore movies were okay, but the end of his tenure, they got really weird and goofy. I don't think I've seen a lot of his. Like I said, I've only seen it. Dr. No. Yeah, it is Dr. No. Have I seen Dr. No? It's been so long since honestly, guys, it's probably been 10 or 15 years since I've watched a Bond movie. I want to say. Like, that's how long it's been that I've seen a Bond movie. I honestly think the last one I saw was Goldfinger. Like, very, very famous one. You're a big fan, Victoria? Yeah. I need to rewatch them because it's so funny. Like, I forget about all these really good movies. And again, I love that kind of kitschy comedy. Like, those things for me. I love a lot of British movies because their humor, it just gets me. Like, I just laugh so hard. There's a whole series from way back in the day called The Thin Man. And it's not that scary creature, by the way. It's like a detective type series, but it's just like, it's so dry humor funny, and it reminds me a lot of it. But yeah, oh yeah, The Rock from Sean Connery. Yeah, that movie was a really good one. Top Dog and I just watched that like a few months ago, was The Rock. Dr. No was the very first film. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. It didn't have a gun barrel opening. Wow, I had no idea that was the first one. That's so cool. You love the Thin Man movies. Aw, good, Jedi. Someone's seen them. There are some people who go, Thin Man? And it's literally like they think of that creepy, tall, skinny, thin man thing. And I'm like, no. It's like this detective, like, and his family, and like, it's just like, that's like my best way of describing it, because I'm just like, oh, they're so, so funny. So that's my humor for sure. But yeah, maybe I gotta go back and watch some of these 007. I finally finished, I finally finished Harry Potter, guys. Finally. It took me a few months, but I have finally seen all the Harry Potter movies. So I'm glad I finished that. I'm not going to watch all of the 007, because there's like 20 or 30 movies, right? I actually have a Dr. No on DVD. I inherited my grandpa's movie collection and his car. Oh, you're going to have to watch it. Now, who was Bond in Dr. No? What actor played Bond? Because I don't even know who the very first one was. Like, the very first Bond that started it. It was Connery. Connery was the first Bond? I had no idea. It was Sean Connery. Okay. Okay, Victoria. Okay. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. That's so cool. I thought that was Roger. So Sean Connery was wow. No wonder it's been like so iconic with him playing. Like, I don't know why I always thought there was like somebody else before him. That's so cool. Which villain is your favorite? Oh, which villain layer? Ooh. I don't know enough about them to honestly know any of the villains. I'm horrible. So I can't give anything. Yeah, Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. Like, I think that's the only villain's layer that comes to mind, and that's not James Bond. Yeah, I don't know. What would you guys say? Favorite villain layer? Oh, that's so sweet. I gotta ask, what's yours, Master? What would yours be? Who has been... Okay, does Bond have, like, one arch nemesis? You know, like, how, oh my gosh, Sherlock Holmes has Moriarty. Does Bond have, like, one that is, like, his ultimate arch nemesis? Does he have that? Doc Ock Slab. Okay. See, and I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Oh, I'm gonna mess this up, Jedi. Scaramunga's Island? Did I say that right? You have 3. Stromberg's Atlas, Scaramunga's Island, and Khan's Monsoon Palace. Oh, I said it right. Yay, thank you. That's cool. See, and I had no idea any of these ones. I gotta watch. I gotta start watching some of these. Doc Ock is from Spider-Man. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta think of like, you know what's funny? I know this is ridiculous because it's animated, but you know who has a great lair is Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. Blofeld. Did I say that right, Victoria? Blofeld? Oh, I don't know that one either. He's a villain in a few Bond films. Oh, so that's like the arch nemesis. Okay, the man with the golden gun from Jedi. Okay. That's interesting. See, yeah, I don't know any of the story with Bond or anything, like, at all. So this is, like, fascinating to me. He's the villain in a few Bond films. Okay. Yeah. Because I know for me, like I said, I've seen a few. The other franchise that I gotta say I really like is the Kingsman. I know it's a little different. And Blofeld is played by several actors. Oh, that's cool. Picks up multiple targets in his line of work, right? Yeah, for sure. Diamonds Are Forever. Okay, Victoria. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch some of these because I remember watching them as a kid and loving them, and I've just never rewatched them. I also know my brother-in-law, he really loves James Bond. So he would probably for sure be all over knowing all of this, and I'm just kind of useless not knowing any of this. Daniel Craig in Skyfall is really good. I know a lot of people liked Skyfall. I know the soundtracks was really popular. But yeah, I think again, it's like hard. It's the same thing as playing Batman, right? It's just like you have your favorites, you have the ones who were okay, but there's just some that stand out as being really good. But it's really up to what the direction they want to go and how much they've changed. Like, it's just so wild. He was married once, but Blofeld did a drive-by immediately after the wedding, killing his wife? Oh my gosh. That's insane. Oh my. Yeah, no wonder that would be his like arch nemesis. Heath Ledger is the best Joker. Yeah, 100%. I would agree with that. He was a great Joker. A lot of the place names were from Ian Fleming's life. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I had no idea. Yeah, I honestly, for me, like, I have unpopular opinions of movies. Like, the things I like are very much not the ones everybody else likes. But, like, I have a very big thing. I'm pretty impressionable when it comes to movies. So if it's too much in your brain, or if it feels like it could be something too real, like that could happen, I can't watch it. Like, I won't watch movies that make me sad and make me cry. Like, I won't do it. I am very weird that way, which is why I like the older movies, because you got still that kind of fun feel around it, even if it's got serious undertones. Nowadays, so many movies, like, what was that one? I know the sequel came out and everybody didn't like it. Joker. My husband's like, don't watch it. It's like, it's too real. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to do it. So yeah, for me, I think that's why I like the old Bond movies. Is because it's still fun like that. It's just still fun. Fun fact, Christopher Lee may have been related to Ian Fleming. Oh, I didn't know that. He wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Do y'all want to know something? That movie terrifies me to this day. I watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as a kid and was so scared because of the child catcher. And to this day, I will not watch that movie. If it like comes on, I mean, it's not really on, But if like someone in my family is watching it with the kids, if that character comes on screen, I have to leave the room. He still freaks me out to this day. Like, I cannot with that character. And I know he's like his prosthetic long nose. Oh, it's a terrifying movie. No, trust me not. Everyone laughs when they ask me like, what's the scariest movie you've seen? I have seen The Ring. I have seen Silence of the Lambs. I'm not a horror film person at all, or a scary movie person. I say Chitty Chitty Bang Bang because that movie's terrifying. It is so scary. I can't with that movie. It's too much. It's too much. Like, oh, it's just so scary. And what's funny is Top Dog. If we get candy, if you've ever seen the movie, I'll kind of give you guys a premise. That basically they go to this town and like make believe or maybe not make believe. And there's this town. The king and the queen hate children, so they have this character. And this is a kids movie, by the way. They have this character called the child catcher. And at one point, he's in this like wagon, and he says he's got a wagon full of candy to get all the children into this wagon so that they can take them down to the depths of the castle, right? It's like, this is terrifying. And he literally walks around and is like, it's candy. Top Dog will do this to me. And it freaks me out so much. Like, I can't stand it at all. Like, that's how scary that movie is to me. Yep, Toymaker was Benny Hill. Mm-hmm. There's like the cast of that movie is incredible. It's just terrifying to me. Like, it is. My husband was like, "You're scared of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?" Yes. Like, it's so scary. You've seen good horror films. I can't do horror. I can't. It's just not my genre. I know, basic female right now. I love good murder mysteries. I love suspense. A lot of the movies I watch are very much like the whodunits, the books I read at night. Literally, I have to sit and be like, who did it? And I will not put it down. I love reading. But yeah, horror, exactly, Jenna. Creepy movies, like, I can't do. Also, like, there's a lot of things, and this is just me saying it, I don't really believe in. So there's just certain things for me that it's not scary because I'm like, well, why would you make a movie about that? Like, I know everybody thought The Ring was scary. I didn't get it. I literally was just like, I don't understand this. But Silence of the Lambs terrified me because I was like, that could exist. Those people exist in this world. Like, so it's very like weird where my levels of everything are, because it's like the more realistic it is, the scarier it'll be for me. But like over the top bloody or over the top creepy, like, it's just, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So the ending of Her Majesty's Secret Service was supposed to be in the beginning of the next film, Diamonds Are Forever, the scene where Bond's wife was, because, I got ads right now. Paranormal movies, ads. Hills Have Eyes. Oh, Insane Chef Rain. Oh my gosh, no. 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 Let me see. I know the ad's still going right now. The Sixth Sense is technically a legit horror film, but it's more of a thriller from M. Night Shyamalan. The ending has a big twist. Yes. With Bruce Willis. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know we got some ads, so I'll jump back once we're back in. But yeah, 100%. That one was a good one. The Sixth Sense was a for sure good one. And yeah, the twist was wild. Spoiler alert, if you guys want it, I can tell you guys what it is. But, I'm sorry, I know ads are about to end, and I'll jump back. Because I know we got hit with ads and ads and ads. Okay, I'm hoping everybody's back now, because I saw ads are done. But paranormal movies, no, for sure I don't watch those. Again, Sixth Sense, I agree, great one to watch. And I like that. That was kind of like that was an interesting twisted one. Lansby decided to get out of his Bond movie contract and Connery returned. Oh, I didn't know that. Weirdly, you didn't get any ads. Oh, good, Mountain. I don't know why it hits some people, it doesn't. Once you hit affiliate, you have to have ads, so it's just what it is. Everyone hated Lansby. Oh, okay, so see, he wanted out. He wanted out because nobody liked him. Oh, I still have my oven on. I don't even need that on. I don't need this on. Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to think if there's anybody. Like I said, I have unpopular opinions about stuff. I'm going to say it right now. Y'all are going to hate me. So I know we talked about the Joker and Heath Ledger. I loved his Joker. I didn't mind Jared Leto's Joker. It didn't bother me at all. I didn't think it was bad. In Suicide Squad, every time someone does the Joker, I think it's their interpretation, just like I love Jack Nicholson's Joker. Like, I am that person who very much is like, I have very unpopular opinions of movies, but it didn't bother me. I really didn't bother me. You love Diamonds Are Forever? It takes place in Vegas? Oh, I gotta watch it. Oh, 100%. Jack Nicholson is great. 100% agree with you, no matter what. Yeah, he is so good. One of my favorite movies he was in. I think he won an Oscar for it. But it's a very unique, different type of drama movie, but it's called As Good as It Gets. And it's like his acting is insane. Uh-oh. Lansby's not a good actor. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm just gonna keep on eating while we're chatting, guys. I'm literally done cooking, by the way. You guys are just hanging out with me at this point now. The Departed. I love The Departed. I made Top Dog watch that for like the first time a few weeks ago, or maybe a few months ago. I love The Departed. It's so good. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I've seen a lot of Jack Nicholson. I mean, even The Shining. See what I mean? Like, I can do some weird horror type films. Like, I've seen The Shining, and I don't think it's scary. I'm very weird, guys. Here's a male model that had zero acting experience when they picked him. Oh, really? That's almost like, oh my gosh. He was the carpenter on set of Star Wars. Why can't I think of his name? Indiana Jones, Han Solo. You guys are going to tell me too. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? Why am I blanking out this much? Okay, hold on, it's going to come to me. Harrison Ford. Got it. Yeah, Harrison Ford, he was a carpenter on Star Wars. And he just happened to remember all the lines of the guy who had Han Solo. Like, that's how he got Han Solo. Talk about, like, right place at right time. Yeah, Jack plays a good monster, and he plays a good crazy person. Like, he's really good at, like, all this stuff. Yeah, I'd agree. He's definitely decent. I think that my problem is actors nowadays, there's a few good ones, but you end up having these people who just play themselves over and over and over and over again. And that's what's hard for me. Is like, some people ask, like, who's your favorite actor and actress? I really don't think I have one, because it's like they're kind of just playing themselves. Like, there's very few actors that, like, each role they play, you're like, whoa, that's like a different part of you I didn't see. You know who actually did surprise me is, because I ended up seeing them take a few serious roles or drama roles, was Ben Stiller. He ended up doing a few roles that he had to be serious. That and Steve Carell. And oh my gosh, are they really good at acting. Oh yeah, Vin Diesel's been Dom. I mean, Triple X is pretty much Dom. I will say in Riddick, he's a bit different in Riddick, but he's still got, like, him, you know? But like I said, I actually really like those cheesy movies. So, but I know what I'm getting with it. 100% know what I'm getting with it. But guys, we finished. We finished our menu. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. No, Ford was an actor who did carpentry work to pay the bills in between worlds. He was cast Star Wars after Lucas used him. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay. Because, yeah, I know he did acting beforehand. It wasn't his first job, but I didn't know that. I always thought it was he was doing carpentry on the set, and Lucas was like, oh my gosh, like, you know the lines, and I knew you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. But guys, we did our whole menu. We did it. I cannot believe it. We did James Bond breakfast with the scrambled eggs, bacon, and then our toast with jam. We did asparagus with hollandaise and steak. We did our avocado with dressing, and then we added our own cheese to it. And then we did our mocktaini. I cannot believe it. We got through James Bond. Oh my gosh. So next week, okay, next Sunday, I'm going to be back. Like I said, normally I pick from my bowl of treats for us to figure out what the theme is. But I think what we're going to do, obviously next week, is the Sunday before Christmas. So maybe I'll build a gingerbread house. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. We are going to do something fun. I'm not 100% sure if it's cooking, if it's baking. Maybe we'll bake just a bunch of cookies that I can hand out to all of my friends and my neighbors here where I live in Vegas. Like, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what we're going to do. But for sure, we are going to be back next Sunday, guys. 2:30 Pacific Standard Time. And I love it. Oh, Willy Wonka. Oh, we haven't had that one. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. Okay, let me write this down. That would be a fun theme. I know we did Candyland once. And that was fun. Well, except for the licorice cake. That wasn't fun. But oh my gosh, okay. Willy Wonka in the jar. So yeah, next week I will pick a theme again, like we normally do, back to our regular scheduled program. But we'll do something fun. Maybe I'll wear my ugly Christmas sweater. I'll come, you know, bells ringing, all of that. And we can just have a fun time next week. Right? I know, I'm going to have to get a buttload of chocolate for Willy Wonka. Get one of those chocolate fountains. And just stick my face in it pretty much, because it's delicious. But yeah, we are going to figure it out. So with everybody, I want to first go ahead and thank everyone who joined me today on Instagram. We are definitely new to being live on Instagram, so thank you so much for joining me. I know I go in between talking to Instagram people and Twitch people, but I appreciate all of that. We are going to say bye to Instagram, and then we will end with rating somebody on Twitch. So thank you guys so much. It was so great to have you here, and we'll see you next Sunday. All right, we're going to end them off because I'm here with my Twitch people now. Okay, I need a drink because I'm going to lose my voice. Right? If it's Wonka that wins. Oh, it's happened. It's happened, by the way, Mountain. Like, I've done it. Of course, Master. Thank you for the idea. This was a really good menu. And 100% shaken, not stirred, and we did it. We did it shaken and not stirred. And honestly, you have made it so I found my favorite hollandaise recipe. Like, this was a really good one. So I appreciate you, Master. And everybody who comes up with ideas, eventually we're going to get through all of them. We will do that. So eventually everyone's idea is huge. Oh, it's his birthday today at date night. Oh, we got to raid him. So if you guys know, I appreciate all of you guys coming to my stream. It seriously means the world to me. Every follow, it is free, and it really boosts you up. The reason I say if you can stay 30 seconds, even just 10 seconds into a raid, it really matters to the person on this side of the screen. A lot of you actually came to me from other raids, and we've created this amazing community. And so I would appreciate it for the raid if you guys could stay. But also, like, I want you guys to know I am so thankful to have you here. I've said it so many times before, guys. Sometimes this is the best part of my week, and I really, really love this community that we've built. And I just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I truly, truly thank you for this. I say we go ahead. If it is Kyle's birthday, we will do a date night in. If you can stay, like I said, just 10 seconds into his stream, just to rate him and say hello, that would be absolutely wonderful. So I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, honestly, the reason we got the house that we got was because of this kitchen. Because of, I mean, I really do cook 7 days a week. We work from home as well, from our 9 to 5s. So I am cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day in this kitchen. It is very rare that we eat out. So because of that, I was like, I want a good kitchen. I need a good kitchen. Okay, let me get this set up. Again, if you all could just stay. That would be amazing. And we're going to do a date night in. Oh my gosh. Here we go. All right, everyone. Again, absolutely love you guys. I cannot wait. Let's have a good week. I need a good week. Let's have a good week. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Becca, how was your